Thanks. Masayoshi-san continuing his moonshot bets, this time reportedly pitching TSMC and Trump officials on building a $1 trillion AI complex in Arizona. Deirdre Bosa has more in today's Tech Check. So what do we know about this plan, Deirdre?
We don't know very much, Sarah, but it does say something about this race. Like if you thought that $100 million signing bonuses, multi-billion-dollar acquisition attempts, if you thought those were aggressive, I mean, there's Masayoshi-san, the Softbank CEO and founder. He dreams bigger, he spends faster, and he leverages more than anyone else in tech. This latest vision, Crystal City, it is a $1 trillion bet on an industrial complex in Arizona to build robots and AI. A version, according to Bloomberg, of China's Shenzhen manufacturing hub that would bring back high-tech manufacturing to America. On paper, sounds great, aligned with President Trump's push to onshore infrastructure, and it checks all the AI boxes. But in reality, industrial AI and robots at this scale, that is a massive leap. Even Nvidia and Foxconn, two of the biggest players in AI and manufacturing, are just starting to talk about deploying humanoid robots at a single plant in Texas, according to Reuters. It's also just one of several massive AI moonshots that Masa-san has lined up. He's all in yes, but it begs the question, is he spreading himself and SoftBank too thin? It certainly wouldn't be the first time. In addition to this latest potential $1 trillion project, SoftBank is leading the charge on the $500 billion Stargate project with OpenAI and Oracle. Now, part of that may come from $40 billion SoftBank is set to invest in OpenAI itself. But don't forget also its $6.5 billion acquisition of Ampere for CPUs. Now, to pull this off would require some of the most ambitious financial engineering that we've ever seen in tech. Leverage asset sales, outside capital on a scale that would make the original Vision Fund look quaint. Here are some of the levers, though, that the Japanese conglomerate could pull. A roughly 90% stake in ARM, a planned T-Mobile share sale worth nearly $5 billion, Masa's well-known appetite for raising debt. It's also got about $23 billion in cash as of the end of last quarter. But even when you put all of that together, it barely scratches the surface of what is needed. And while Masayoshi-san has been good at raising money in the past, the Gulf funds that once bankrolled the Vision Fund, they're increasingly cutting him out and doing direct deals with players like Nvidia. And that is the reality that Masa-san is up against, guys. The price of staying in the AI race is soaring. We keep getting evidence of this. This is really just the latest, but maybe the most ambitious.
That's interesting. Do you find investors or critics arguing after WeWork, after missing the run in Nvidia, that Masa has been either late or wrong?
That is always a narrative that is plaguing Masa-san, but it also is one that doesn't seem to bother him. I mean, this is a guy that made his money in the dot-com boom, lost it all, but held on to Alibaba, which was, one of the greatest investments ever in tech or otherwise. He also, on the plus side for him, has ARM, right? About 90% stake of ARM, which is worth more than $100 billion. So that makes up for some of it. But I think the WeWork, missing out on Nvidia, some of the other, missed bets, that's just part of the Masayoshi-san story that investors are well aware of. Yeah, that's why he can still raise money and why he has trouble raising money.